I just turned on my camera because I saw them people passing a while ago and they were talking and looking. So I turned on my camera now. Yeah, I just in the roundabout there by my home, just watching facial impressions while they seeing my camera and seeing how, a lot of them would have want to stop and say something, but they're driving right now. But I just watching their facial impressions and seeing what's the outcome of the income. People passing me and watch me 3 and 4 and 5 times. They check me, they could stop and say something, but I don't know, they don't want to stop and say nothing. But they're wasting the gas passing and watch me 3 and 4 times and 5 times. Wasting the gas in the vehicles, passing around the roundabout 3 and 4 times just to watch my camera. Yeah, they still have good people. They have 1, 2 people that giving the camera a nice little thumbs up and something. They still have 1, 2 little nice people, but most of them passing, if you see the looks on their faces, you wouldn't even want to believe. You would say that's not true. If you see the looks on some of them faces, you would say that's not true. You would think I have a machine gun in my hand and not a camera. The look on some of them faces. The look on some of them faces. Oh boy. Now I just come out to do a thing, to do a video to drop for America and England, And I just stick on the roundabout now, just because I see so much facial impressions. I was expecting one to stop and say something, but none has stopped and say nothing yet. But the facial impressions saying it all. The facial impressions. Oh boy! If y'all could have seen those facial impressions, y'all would be holding your heads. Oh boy! If y'all could have seen the facial impressions, y'all would have been holding your heads. For true, Rastafari. Y'all would be holding your heads if y'all see how them people watching a camera on the side of the road, just recording the roundabout to see who using it properly. Yeah. Just recording the roundabout to see who using it properly. But the impressions I getting from people in their cars, it's like if they could have just come out and beat me, they would have do that too. You check what I'm telling you. That's what I seen, you see. Make me laugh. Come on, we can't be having this attitude disorder still in 2025, man. In 2025, we still have an attitude disorder towards a camera. And they just put two new ones, 4 new ones by me there, just by my home there on a pole, with no sign on the pole. They just come and they just put 2 new ones there. Nobody has seen these, but they seen only mine. Only mine they have a problem with. They seen the 2 new ones they just put on the pole in front of them there. Nah. Because they're passing that one straight. It's too high. But mine low. So everybody watching mine to tell it something. I would really like to know. If you see the looks on some of them faces, if you see the look on some of them faces, watching the camera. If you see the look on some of them faces, just the look on some of them faces is a disgrace, Rasta. Oh my God. The look on some of them people's faces is like, oh shucks. The look on some of them people's faces is like, oh my God, what's going on? People don't know. Sometimes you don't need to talk. Sometimes your face talks. Your facial impressions, sometimes they say it all. And I've been seeing some facial impressions that are ridiculous. I've been seeing some behavior patterns in some cars that are totally ridiculous. And I'm only recording the pedestrian. I'm only recording the roundabout. Remember that. My camera not even focus on none of the cars. My camera focus on the roundabout. But people vex on the roundabout. Not even focus on the car, the car passing in the view, but my camera focus on the roundabout, as you could see. And people still passing their vex, I tell you, I wish y'all could have seen the facial impressions on some of them in the cars. The facial impression on some of them in the cars is ridiculous, mate. It's ridiculous, mate. Boy. Some of them wish they could have stopped and asked me a question or two, but they don't want to. I do not know why. But the facial impression in the cars, oh boy. Makes me laugh. The facial impression in the cars, in some of them cars, I get maybe about a 3 thumbs up already, but that's all I get. But I get more hateful faces than anything else, Let me see what that man going to do. That man that walking back there because he watched my camera. Let me see what he will do. I'll turn it on him just now if he come and tell me anything. Yeah. Let me see. Oh no. Pass straight. Boy, if you see the facial impressions of people watching that car, oh my God. And the camera not even focus on nobody, Yeah. Have a nice day, sir. The camera focus strictly on the roundabout, but them people still vex, This guy didn't know where he wanted to go. Oh God. Oh my God, laugh at them, my God, laugh at them. Just laugh at all of them. Laugh at all of them if it's them kind of facial impressions they're giving me for a camera. I get it some kind of facial impressions there that if them people could have come out of their vehicle and boxed me, they would. I get in thumbs up facial impressions there. I get in facial impressions that, what? Get out of here. No. Or else I'll beat you up. And my camera focus mainly on the roundabout. But I get in some kind of facial impressions that if they could have killed me, they killed me already, I feel because I'm at the roundabout, they know they can't stop. But I think if it was a place they knew they could have stopped, they would have been shouting something or saying something. Mix up moods and attitudes won't work, my people. One love we're supposed to be preaching now. The people vex because I have a camera focused directly on the roundabout. Not focused on anything, directly on the roundabout. If you see the facial impressions, there are people that pass here 5 times already, 6 times already, to make sure it's record, I record it. Yeah, thumbs up, that's good. 1 thumbs up. One thumbs up, that's about 4 thumbs up already. That's about 4 thumbs up already. Yeah, but mostly hateful faces, but I get 4 thumbs up, that's nice. But mainly what you see is hateful faces, you could see it from afar. They just give me free glance, 1 glance, 2 glance, 3 glance. To tell you what the hell you doing here, move from here, don't record me, eh? Oh my God. Minutes, not that bad. You could go a little, maybe a little 18 and cut that out. I'm just working on the facial impressions there now. Seeing who vexed, but just because I'm at the roundabout, they can't stop and say nothing, but they vex. They vex a camera watching them. You check it. I do not know why. Because we're living in England. One of the countries with the most cameras in the world, but once they see a camera, they vex. I tell you, like getting some kind of looks in them cars, bro. Oh my God, boy. I'm getting some kind of looks in them cars, boy. Like, oh my God, boy. Like if they could have just take me and just put me in jail somewhere. Them looks giving me, I guess. Y'all wouldn't want to understand that. Oh my God, what's wrong with the world? I just put a camera at the roundabout here and I just stand up there for a camera for maybe about an hour more. I wasn't recording, I was just standing up there watching the facial impressions. And then somebody walked behind me and I started recording. Because boy, I telling y'all, if y'all could see some of the facial impressions in the cars that passing, y'all wouldn't want to believe it, you know. I tell you, only 4 thumbs up I get already. All I get in is some facial impressions that saying, boy, if they could have beat you up right now, they would. Or why are you doing that? I just get another thumbs up. That's nice. Yeah, that's 5 thumbs up out of the multitude that passing. Only 5 thumbs up. 5 thumbs up. Yeah! I get a thumbs up in the bus. First one. But the majority of people that passing for this stain on their face. This stain that you're recording them in public. Where they have no privacy in public, but they want to have. Oh yes! I could have privacy in public, yes. They just put 2 cameras back, right in. One going down straight to the road to my home, and the other one on the walkway, on the pedestrian crossing, facing the pedestrian crossing. 2 new cameras, they just put them there. It ain't even 2 days yet. It ain't even 2 days since it's there. So I was doing a video and I said, let me try. I stop on the roundabout there, and I see so many people faces start changing while I was on the roundabout there. I said, let me start another video to see how much facial impressions I'm going to get. But I've gotten a lot of more horrible facial impressions than I've gotten people that's giving me thumbs up or anything else. So that says it all in itself. Because a lot of people feel you have to talk. You don't need to talk to me for me to see how you look at me. Sometimes just how you look at me says it all. You check me. Sometimes just the look says it all. The look. You don't have to say a word. I tell you, I used to install internet for people, and I used to go at people's homes and put internet. And from time they open the front door and they give me that look. I know I have to be careful of them. They just give me that look like, why didn't they send somebody else? Why is you they send? That kind of look. Yeah. Or the look of saying, what you doing here? Move from here. Or that kind of look. I know those looks very well. Very, very, very well. I know them very well. I just see them, I just distinct them. Because I used to work in customer service. I work in customer service my whole life. Putting internet in the whole that little country I come from. I work in customer service. I come England, I still put internet in people's houses in England, fiber optic. Yeah. And that's just how it is. Yeah. So I work in customer service, and I could see people's facial impressions and know what they're thinking of me. How they look at me underneath their nose like I smelling. How they look at me like I shouldn't be around, like I shouldn't be in existence. I just see those looks all the time. Sometimes I walk on the road and they see me walking on the same side of the road with them. They would walk on the other side of the road. They would move just because they see me. Am I an animal? Am I a human being just like them? But do you think they see that? They don't see that. They see what they want to see. Their money and their vanity. That's all they see. Money and vanity. They never see life, but I see life. That's all I see before me. Life and respect of life. Yeah. I don't respect you for what you have, your religion and all them things. Them things don't matter to me. To me, them things is divisions. Divisions we putting up against one another to have reasons to hate. Them thing is just divisions we putting up against one another to have reasons to hate. Y'all want a Christian country. What y'all doing for a Christian country? Y'all forget how y'all turn people to Christians, man. Y'all forget the Crusades, man. That's why I don't support. I back in no religion, because I consider all of them have their agenda, and I don't have no agenda. The only agenda I could have is life, because that is what that make all of us, give us the common factor between all the races and all the racial war we're trying to push. The only thing that making us the common factor is life. This is why I don't follow religions. I don't follow races. I don't follow nothing. So it's how you deal with me, it's how I deal with you. But I could just watch the facial impressions and I could tell I will never be invited to their home, not for a glass of water. So check me. Not even if I need a glass of water. I feel if I fall down here and I die, and some of them would even pass me straight. That's how I feel. That's my feeling in my heart. Compassion, boy, I keep looking for that and seeing where they have it. They're not using it in their daily life. They only want it to come out when something happened. But compassion is something you're supposed to be showing regular to your friends and your family and everybody you meet. It looked like not the idea way it working out. Yeah, boy, I see enough ugly faces on my phone there already for the time there. For the time there, I see enough ugly faces on my phone there. I see enough people change from laughter to being vexed. Just because I have a camera. Yeah, that's the way. She give me a smile. The first bus driver that give me a smile. First bus driver that give me a smile. First bus driver that give me a smile. First one. First bus driver that give me a smile. First one. First one. It's the first one that give me a smile. I done do 22 minutes watching people giving me ugly faces here already. 22 minutes of people just giving me horrible faces alone. Yes, I just trying to keep my neighborhood safe, seeing how the roundabout working and if it working properly, because they does have some terrible accidents on that little roundabout. They've had some terrible accidents on this little roundabout. Terrible ones. Cars flying all over the place like it's rocket launchers. Amen. Yeah, all my chargers in my wife's car, in my car. So that's the last bar in that charger. I go kill my phone and my power pack. My rest of my power packs fall in my car. And I didn't take them out. Yeah, let me go. I see enough ugly faces already. Let me watch a few more ugly faces before I depart. A few more vexed faces. A few more of them. Watch out, that man, watch. Oh my God, boy. Sometimes I wonder in what country we're living in. If we are living in England. With them looks I get in there, boy. Sometimes I don't wonder if I not living in England with them looks I get in, boy. I take it from another angle again, another angle. Take it from another angle. Because I seen people vex out of their face there, bro, if I have a camera, bro. Guess a camera I have. I don't have a machine gun on my people. A camera I have and people vex out of their face, Rasta. I wasn't expecting that in England. Yeah, my brother, yeah. Respect. Tell you should see some of them people's faces, bro. Some of them people's faces is a disgraceful pattern, bro. I was going to go, you know, but yeah, thumbs up. I get another thumbs up. That's nice. That's nice. I get another thumbs up, but I get in more disgraceful faces than I get in thumbs up. And the guy that just blow his horn there because I know him, you know. They know me. Some of them do. Most of them don't. Watch her face. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. You just have to laugh. Stop. It's just laughter. You just have to laugh at them, eh? People, boy, if you see some of them people facial expressions like that, if you see it, you laugh, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed that people still think so in this country that has so many cameras, you know. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting that roundabout to be so entertaining. Honestly, I was really not expecting that little roundabout to be so entertaining. But I got amused and entertained at a roundabout just watching people today. And it's shocking to see their behavior patterns in their cars. And imagine they drive in their cars and they're so vexed. Yes, that's the way. Yeah, the lady with me. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way the lady with me. Yeah, I get away from a lady. She's smart. She's smart. She's smarter than the rest that passing there with their faces vexed. So I get another thumbs up again. I get another thumbs up. There's about 6 of them. 6, 7 of them so far. But maybe mainly I get in despicable faces. Despicable faces alone I get in. Yeah, thumbs up. That's the way you greet a camera. Yeah, man. I getting some more thumbs up. People learning, man. I get a few more thumbs up. But I get more hateful faces than I get thumbs up though. My God, Gasa. What's the world coming to? Let me go and buy something, let me drink, Gasa. I'll close that one down. Because they're horrible to each other. Let's take 2 more before we go. 2 more. 1, 2. And this coming from that direction.